Aiden picked a Youngblood song for music class. We're making everybody listen to it.
Frog and Rex with
Huh?
thank you to Leapfrog and Rex That was fun.
It's Tuesday. I haven't filmed anything yet this week. Other than I think I filmed something yesterday with Aiden, but I think I'm finally back to normal. That was like 2 weeks of a stomach issue that kept I kept feeling like I was better, and then it would come back, and like every time I ate, I'd have to go to the bathroom. It's like, I don't know what was going on with us, but Steven we figured out what that pain that he had was, because apparently he had a kidney stone that he didn't, I figured it out after it was going on for days, where like in the middle of the night he'd wake up and he had this pain in his kidney area. And then last night, because I had been like trying to research it, and my uncle had kidney stones years ago when I used to live there, and I've been having him drink like apple cider vinegar shots mixed with whatever drink he wants to mix it with, because that supposedly helps like break them down. And I had gotten, what is the name of that pill? Diurex, the water pill that like makes you pee, because I knew that was going to be a thing too when it got to the point where it was like stuck. He's gonna have to pee a lot to get it out. So that happened last night. He started like feeling the pain lower, like in his groin area, and I made him take those water pills, and it was a good few hours, which he was getting all aggravated because he's like, I gotta go to sleep because I have to work in the morning. He missed a couple days. I told you guys when we were sick. I just realized I have these socks on the wrong feet because they have these are so comfortable. Just side note, I got these from Kohl's. They were from the Crayola collection. These are the slipper sock version. They say Crayola on the bottom. I got Aiden some too because they had them in kid sizes and adult sizes, and I got every color they had because they were on clearance for like $2. That Crayola collection they had didn't last very long, but they were on clearance. I don't think they have any anymore because they sold so fast, but I got myself a bunch, I got Aiden a bunch, I got my grandma a pair in her favorite color, but they're so comfortable. They come in 2 packs, and it came with like the slipper socks and then a regular pair of socks, so each 2-pack had a pair of slipper socks and the regular socks, but the slipper socks are super soft and comfy. Anyway, so it was probably, I went to bed at like 11 because I was so tired from the day before. I didn't sleep good, and I fell right to sleep last night, but he told me like maybe 45 minutes after I had gone to bed, he finally like had to go to the bathroom, and it was like, he doesn't know for sure, but he says he thought he heard something plop in the bowl, and I'm like, why didn't you look? And he's like, I never look. Like, what the hell? But right after that, he didn't have the pain anymore, and he went to sleep, and he's fine now. So I'm like, you probably passed the damn kidney stone, and you didn't even like check to see. Is anybody else gross like me? Like, if something comes out of me, I want to investigate. Not like stick my hand in the toilet, but like if I was passing a kidney stone, I'd want to see what it looked like when it finally came out. But anyway, my husband's weird, I guess, and he didn't really care about it. So but I was like, you need to make an appointment. We both need to make doctor's appointments because neither one of us has been in a while, and we finally just got our new insurance situated because he's been at this job for a while now and everything. But yeah, we both need to go to the doctor. And like, he was supposed to go to a urologist years ago when they diagnosed him with that, I can never pronounce it right, but like years ago, if you've been with me for this long, you know, when we lived at the old house, he found a lump, and we were both like really scared that he had testicular cancer. And when he went and got checked for it and everything, it's something called varicocele or varicocele, something like that. It's like varicose veins that can like make a clump and lead to infertility, which is why we were never able to have a second kid. So we were lucky that it held off getting as bad as it is until we had Aiden. Like, we were able to have Aiden no problem, but we wanted to have a second kid, never got to do it. So but yeah, they wanted him to see like a urologist after that, and he never followed up and made the appointment with the urologist. So I'm like, just to be safe, why don't you go to the doctor, get everything checked again, and then if they recommend you to go to a urologist, go do it. Because I don't know, like in my family anyway, men have had a lot of like urinary issues and stuff, so like I don't want him going through that too. And he's getting kidney stones now, which is like out of the blue, but also he drinks energy drinks like a friggin' I don't even know. So he hasn't had any since this has started, so like 2 weeks now. I have a whole like $35 case of Bang energy drinks downstairs that are just sitting there because I don't know anyone who wants them. I don't drink them because it's way too much caffeine for me. But he would drink at least one of those every single day, and I'm like, that shit is horrible for kidney stones. Soda and energy drinks, like, I know that energy drinks are like sugar-free, but they still cause kidney stones. I've had to look that up because I'm like, what is doing this to you all of a sudden like this? And it's been like, ever since he started this job, he's been drinking at least one of those per day. Some days he brings 2 of them with him, which I don't know how he even functions like that, because if I drink even like a third of a can of one of those, I'd be bouncing off the walls. I can barely handle coffee some days. So it's like, I don't know. It just does not affect him, which is a bad thing because then he just drinks more of it and it's just not that great. So, I'm finally getting sort of caught up on work. I should be done with these orders by the end of this week. I had a mini sale over the weekend that was just Bath & Body stuff because I promised all the Bath & Body customers that I would have one for them since the last one was just makeup. So now I have to make that stuff. But I am releasing my spring collection this Friday, which it'll have just gone up by the time you see this. I made last week's vlog the past 2 weeks because I wanted to just be caught up, and hopefully I can get back to uploading on Mondays again. But yeah, I have been uploading videos to my Pretties for Your Face channel, like my collection videos and stuff where I swatch everything. So if you want to see that, it's just look up on, I don't know if I linked it in my description on this channel, but it's just Pretties for Your Face on YouTube. You'll see my channel come up. It's got my little skull with the brushes logo. So the entire spring collection is on there so that you can see. I have a few new scents coming out, fragrances for spring, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a bunch of eyeshadows, there's 2 highlighters, there's a whipped highlighter, there's a couple of matte shades, which matte eyeshadows are something that I keep getting asked to do more of because I only have a few. They're very hard to formulate and get them to come out right, and only certain colors work with what you have to use to make a matte eyeshadow base. So I want them to be good, obviously, so it's taken me a long time, and I just want to like take my time on them and work on them as I go. But it's like a reddish brown and then like a camel color, and then next time around when I do some more mattes, I want to do like purples and plums and stuff, because that is like highly requested to have matte like deep plum colors. But also that's kind of like a fall idea that I might save for like a fall / Halloween collection. I don't know. I have so many ideas going through my head at any given time. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but I'm gonna go finish up what I can get finished up before Steven comes home from work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know why it never fails, but like every single time that like a restaurant comes out with like a funky looking new drink and I get excited about it, I order it and it never looks like how it's supposed to. And I know that, like, obviously, pictures and stuff that these companies do, these fast food places, are edited to the max and everything, but it's like never even made right. Because when we had Sonic a few weeks ago for when the eclipse was going on, they had that. What was it called? So it was like the blackout slushy or something, and it was supposed to come with like not whipped cream, but it had soft serve ice cream on it, like swirled into it, and like star sprinkles, and like it was all pretty looking. And I got that, and it was just freaking, it was the black slushy with freaking soft serve just like slammed into the middle. It wasn't swirled in, it had no sprinkles on it, so that was super disappointing. It tasted good, but it was disappointing. I just got the cotton candy cloud from Burger King. It had, well, it looked like this when it came. It was melted on the bottom when it came, and they put none of the cold foam stuff on the top of it. So again, like, I'm glad that I'm not one of those YouTube channels that just like reviews food and stuff and like new releases from restaurants, because it would be such a disappointing channel. I get, maybe I should start doing that and it would just be humorous. Well, this is how they made my cotton candy cloud drink. And then like, I don't want to complain because I know how it is to work with the public, and it's super annoying when people complain. So it's just, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. It's just funny to me that every single time one of these things comes out, like, oh, that was another thing a couple years ago when Dunkin' Donuts came out with the blood orange refresher. I got it right once and it was so good. That was like the best refresher that they've ever done. I don't know why they still just have the dragon fruit one and the what's the other one? It's like strawberry dragon fruit and peach mango, I think, or something like that. But those are both like not that great to me. And just the flavor of the blood orange one was really good. But then every time after that I tried to order it, they would give me like the dragon fruit flavor in ice water. They wouldn't even make it with lemonade. Like I usually get it with the lemonade and not the tea. And I don't know what it was about. Maybe it was the Dunkin' Donuts that I was going to, but man, they never made it right after that. I'm sure I could think of like 50 other times that I've tried to get one of these drinks that somebody comes out with and it's never made right. It's like I'm a magnet for making the incorrect thing. Like this is what it's supposed to be. It's the cotton candy whatever, but they didn't put the foam on top and it was all melted on the bottom when it got here. But this one is pretty good. It tastes like any type of slushy that you'd get in like a gas station, but it's cotton candy flavored. It has like the carbonation to it. There goes a motorcycle or something. It has the carbonation to it, which I like. It's not just like a flat drink, but also like, I didn't even think I was going to drink this much of it, but it's not like overly sweet, which you would think a cotton candy drink would be. But yeah, I just had to say it's super funny to me every time I get a drink. And like, oh, I want to post a picture to Instagram, and it's just this disappointment that doesn't look like what it's supposed to look to. Super funny, but yeah. So it is Wednesday. I keep thinking that it's a day ahead. I have my new heated blanket. I'm pretty excited that it's still so cold and it's like the end of April, because you guys know I do not like hot weather. I don't like the heat. But my heated blanket had just shit the bed on me and I needed another one. So I'm excited that I get to use it. I thought it was going to be too warm for me to use it this year and I'd have to put it away until it started getting cold in the fall. But I've gotten some use out of it yesterday and today because it's so cold in the house. Plus it's April, so I like refuse to turn the heat on after the start of spring because it's just, I don't want to be paying a heating bill when it already should be warmer than this. My hair is a mess. I'm going to, I think, wash it again tonight and straighten it though, because I might be going out with my friend on Friday, which we haven't seen each other in ages because she was sick for a while, and then Steven and I got that stomach bug, and I haven't seen her in weeks. I think the last time I saw her was when I babysat for her. But anyway, it'll be nice to get out of the house because I've kind of been cooped up and not doing anything. The only time I've gone out recently was to go to BJ's with my uncle the other day, and that wasn't like a fun adventure, so it wasn't fun shopping, it was just necessity shopping. I finished like editing getting all the pictures together, because I have to, once I get swatch pictures back from my swatch people that do it for me, I have to kind of like make sure they're sized right to be put on the computer and everything. And then like I took pictures of the glitters and stuff because those are kind of pointless to swatch. When I put them up for sale, I put the picture of them in the pot, the little glitter pots. So I have all the photos ready. I have to work on, I'm either going to do it tonight or tomorrow, uploading them all to the website, because I usually put everything up and just make it like not available for purchase yet until the date that everything goes on sale. The spring stuff will go on sale on Friday, and I'm debating whether or not to have a sale this weekend. I think I'm going to, because I haven't had a big sale for like a month now, and I need to. Like, I thought our tax return money was gonna be in our bank account by now, and it is not. But I was looking, like, apparently you can get your tax transcript, which I didn't know you could do that, and it kind of has all that information on it. Like, it says the date that it should be processed by is the 29th, which is Monday, which is probably the day you're seeing this. So I'm hoping that it tells me within a few days that it's gone to the bank account, because I was relying on that being in there sooner, and it's taken, when did I file them? April 1st. It was just weird because like the state return came back not even a week later. And I haven't had to worry about this the past few years because, like I said, we've owed with Steven not working as much. Like, he had a couple jobs, but he was mainly working with me those past few years. So now that he's back in a normal job situation, it's been a lot easier. I am going to do some quick makeup because I'm actually leaving the house later to go out with my friend. We haven't like gone shopping and done anything together in months, so as long as my eyes cooperate with me here, this issue that I've got going on, oh my god, it's just so much dry skin now. I gotta go take care of this first. So alright, so I don't know if it was because I was sick for like 2 weeks or what, but everything, like the eye thing was an issue before, but now it's on this eye too, and it's just like I always had a problem with super oily eyelids, and now they're super dry all the time. I feel like because I'm turning 40 this year, my body is just friggin' telling me all kinds of shit is about to go down. This has been like one thing after another. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I was sick for so long, but I had those 2 weeks of like everything I ate was just going right through me. Thank God that has like subsided. But now I got the eye issue, and my period was like 10 days late, which I was starting to worry about. And then I got it, and now I've had it for friggin' almost 10 days, which is not normal for me. When I was young, it's not like a normal one either. If you don't want to hear about this, just skip. But like, I'll usually have a couple days of like heavy period, and then it just peters off and it's a couple days of just light. So it's usually like 4 days. It used to be worse when I was younger, but I've talked about that before, how having Aiden kind of stopped me from getting period cramps every month, because they used to be so bad. But now I have like this whole other slew of problems to worry about. So Steven feels better. He hasn't had any more kidney stones. He hasn't passed anymore, put it that way. But we both need to figure out which doctor we have to go to now, and because like, you know how like certain doctors take certain insurances. We haven't, neither one of us has been in a while, so Aiden goes every year, but we slack on it because neither one of us like going to the doctor. But I know definitely with getting older, I need to force myself to go and get like a checkup every year, because my mom never did that, and she died when she was 47 because she didn't know she had heart disease. She never like did regular checkups and stuff, and if she had, I'm doing everything ass backwards. I'm just putting on some powder now. Just because I'm gonna be all red where my stinking... I tried to put some cream where it's super dry. I just don't want the powder to like super stick to the dry spots. But this is still my favorite powder foundation, because I can get away with just tapping it where it's red, and then you can't even tell that I've got powder on my face or makeup anywhere, which is what I like, because I hate doing a full face of foundation and then just feeling like I have a mask of makeup on all day. That's not my thing anymore. When I was younger, I thought, oh yeah, let's do a whole face of foundation every day, but it's the Tarte Shape Tape pressed powder. Love this, and didn't want to spend the money on it when I first got it, but it is so worth it. It's really, really nice, and I've mentioned before how like my favorite was the KVD pressed powder foundation, and they don't make it anymore. So this is the closest thing I've found to that like works the same and just kind of blends into your skin and evens out your skin tone. I didn't put a shit ton of it on because I don't want a whole bunch. But yeah, I'm gonna try and use the Twilight palette, because I've only used this a couple of times, because I haven't been wearing makeup much, but I want to use this today. This one is like a multi-chrome. They don't really do those much in their palettes. I'm gonna try like hell to do this with my fingers, and then I'll just go over with a cleaner brush and see if I can blend it at all. I used to never dare to do makeup with my fingers, but the fancier, like super creamy feeling eyeshadows that keep coming out lately are just easier to put on with your finger. I'm gonna like wipe my entire face now because of this glitter everywhere, and I should have just friggin' waited to put the powder on. I'm cleaning it all off. It hasn't come yet, but I bought a thing to, like these shelves, what's the word for it? Not platform, like these graduated shelves to display perfume on. And when they come, I'm thinking of doing a video organizing my perfume, because I don't know if you can you tell? I can't even see on the thing. That white thing over there has all my perfumes on top of it, and they're just a mess right now. So like I'm sick of digging through them and trying to find the ones I want when I've got a certain one in mind that I want to wear for the day. So I'm going to go through and organize them and I thought that might make for a good video. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with other ideas for stuff. I still would really like to do reaction videos. I can't figure out how people do them and don't get copyright stricken for, like, reacting to TV shows and stuff. And, like, I guess sometimes they do, but, like, there's so many reaction channels that react to, like, shows that I watch all the time. I'm like, I could sit there and do that. It would be fun. But I can't figure out how to do it without getting a copyright strike, because there's been times in vlogs where I just remember that there was that what was it? It wasn't house flippers. Zombie houses or whatever it was. I was cracking up at the fake acting on some of the episodes, and me just flipping my phone around and showing you guys a 5-second clip got me. I didn't get the copyright strike, but they took the sound out or whatever. No, what did happen to that video? I didn't get a copyright strike, but I couldn't monetize that video. That's what it was. So that's annoying, but anyway, I am going to go. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to get changed into. It's 2 o'clock now, and I think Steven will be home at like 4, and then I'm going out. Once he gets home, I'm going to text her. But that's pretty much it for this vlog for the week, so I figured I would come on and finish. Why am I so... I feel like I have, like, stuff all over me. I have cat hair all over me, that's for sure. So I ordered more of those little cranberry juices Aiden likes from BJ's because they had a $10 off coupon in the app, and they were on sale. Why would you... FedEx, I think, brought this. Why would they even deliver it like this? I can already tell this is going to be a fucking mess when I open it. Aren't they not supposed to deliver things if, like, there's leaking stuff inside? So this is going to be fun. Now I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to BJ's. What a pain in the ass. I am in such a state of aggravation this morning. I washed my hair last night and it's still wet, so I need to, like, let it air dry instead of keeping it in a bun. But, I had fun last night because I got to go see my friend and we went out shopping. I did good and I didn't buy much, except in Target I bought some, like, snacks and stuff, and then I got Aiden, like, a paint by sticker book because he's been wanting to try those. But anyway, last night Steven and I were like, we had put Aiden to bed, just put him to bed, and we're getting ready to watch The Sopranos because we've been watching that. I've never seen it before and I'm obsessed with it. But I went pee in the downstairs bathroom and I flushed it, obviously, and then I came out and I'm like, why is the toilet making that noise? And then all of a sudden I heard water and I was like, oh no, it's overflowing. And I don't know why, because it wasn't clogged when I went in there. The water was at its normal level. So Steven ran in there and shut the water off, but there was already water all over the floor. We were sopping it up with, like, I had these 2 crappy towels that I don't like because they don't absorb water whatsoever. And we were using those to try and soak up the water, which was not getting us anywhere. So then I went through, like, a whole roll of paper towels, put it in a trash bag, and foolishly left the trash bag on the kitchen floor, and should have thought better about it because anything plastic Floki wants to pee on. So I woke up this morning to pee all over the plastic bag that already had toilet water paper towels in it and just had a mess to clean. So I did that, and then also tried to check on the tax return refund thing, and it said that it's finally processed, but we're not getting anywhere near what I thought we were getting back because they put it towards what I still owed from last year. So it's like, at least that's a bill I don't have to pay every month anymore because I logged into my account and now it says I owe nothing to the IRS. So that's a relief, but also I was counting on that for a lot of stuff because if I knew we were getting, like, hardly anything back, I wouldn't have bought that damn rug machine, the carpet machine. But it's done now, so can't friggin' do much about it. So I just, and then, like, on top of all that, I started a sale yesterday, launched my spring stuff, and it's doing horrible. Like, I don't know if it's one of those cases again where Instagram is not showing my post to people, but I think that's what it is, because only a fraction of the people that normally liked the sale post liked it. So I'm gonna just keep trying to friggin', I'm gonna try to send out an email blast about it, because that usually helps sales, but like, I've gotten no sales today, and that is so not normal for when I'm running a sale, especially when I just launched a bunch of new stuff. So I'm like, what is going on? It's scaring me, actually, but going by Instagram and how they do that a lot, where they just like don't show your friggin' post to everybody that follows you. I really think that's what it is. But we shall see how it goes the rest of the weekend. Yeah, it's been a pretty aggravating day so far. Yeah, this is such a bummer, such a pain in the butt. So that's what I'm gonna do now, is do an email blast. And then what else did I want to talk about? I don't think there was anything else. I haven't edited the vlog yet, but I'm gonna try and do it later today so that this will go up on Monday. Like I did pretty good last week. I got that 2-week vlog up on a Monday, so I'm gonna try to do that again this week. I have a ton of Bath and Body stuff I need to make, but I'm waiting on all my bottles and stuff to come in the mail. Alright, so I'm going to go get that stuff done, see what I can do today, and I will talk to you guys next week.